If you let it go, or if you accept the fact everyone is different, everyone has a different background, and everyone has a different experiences, then you are much more.
Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about what's the number one things that makes me feel stressed in the past few years, and the lesson that I learned from it. So that's the control, and I believe all the stress that I had in past few years is really come from how much I want to control. Like I want to control the life, the business, and the families, and the relationship, all the things. I feel anxieties, I feel insecure sometimes because I'm losing control. So first, whenever we have control, and we tend to have more resistance. So we want something that's happening right now, but things getting out of control. Because okay, what I want is somebody doing this or somebody saying that. So that caused real resistance, and those resistance is really give me hard time, and I couldn't feel like calm down. I couldn't find my rhythm, and then all of a sudden I feel really down to my life. Let's think about as a human beings. There's so much little things that we can control, and we can control what I'm feeling right now or actions, but we couldn't control our minds because it's something that's always have thoughts. If you want to stop thinking something or stop having that thought will come to your minds more frequently. So that means you cannot even control your minds. But what we can do is control how we react to those thoughts or those situations or the things that other people doing to your life. Overall, there's so many things happening to this world and the other people's and the realities, news, all those things, and we have nothing to control. If you are the person who want to control everything, then you're going to be having really hard time to deal with your life, deal with your relationship. So the lesson that I learned from my experiences or the books that I read, so we gotta have to let it go. We gotta have to learn to accept it and then let it go. For example, I think we had some financial issues back to 2018, 2019. We had a really hard time, but as soon as we accept the fact we're having financial issues, it's so much easier to let it go. Or feeling bad or something, just put up an action list that we can control. So to do number one, number two, number three. Then we are feeling less stress about the situation that we cannot control, and then focus more on the things that we can control. So that's one of the biggest lessons that I learned from my life. Trying to accept a situation, so that's already happens. So you have to take it and then be the best and play the best of what you already have, instead of complaining why it's me and why I had these bad experiences, and use it as a lesson or as a tools and make you better. So a lot of like business person, and I think like me or the people that I talked with before, I think one of the biggest motivation that we want to do our own business is because we want to have control. So we want to control everything. So that's where the ambitious and the ego come from, because we don't want to work with someone else. We want to make a decision ourselves. We want to take our own responsibilities. That's the beautiful part of being entrepreneurs. However, actually in a business, you have to understand the fact that you cannot control everything. The customers and your employees and the environments and the market, everything. So you still have little things to control. So you have to accept. That's why, including me or other business people, they have so much anxieties or insecure whenever deal with something that they feel like they're losing control, like recession, like the stock crash, or the business go down. Even they did the best they can, or they're working really hard and the business still failing. What you're going to do is just be more open-minded with everything that comes to your way, and then once it happens, accept and then moving forward with that situations. I mean, I don't mean is just accept and then you do nothing, but accept and then you do what you already have, or you take that situations and moving forward. And this also happens a lot in my relationship with my wife, and we had so many arguments with something that because of the control. Thinking about the ego that I have, or my wife, she wants me to do something, and then I want her to do something, or I want her to change for me, and then all of a sudden, and we feel like losing control, and we feel like anxious because if I want to control her, because I believe if she doesn't do this for me, because and then she doesn't love me, or she think, okay, if I don't change for her, and then I don't love her. Everyone wants to control another half's life, and then the relationship becomes getting worse. If we decide to, okay, I cannot change her, or I cannot change him, but what I can do is change how I react, and change myself to improve myself doing this relationship and become better to handling a situation or handling previous problems that we had. Career and business is the same, and people getting stressed out in a job because he wants his boss to say something nice to him, or he wants his co-workers to behave the same that he wants to behave, and that's the control. And he wants to control other people, because if you think about everyone is different, and so it would be very easy to accept that people say something bad or say something that you don't agree with. But if you let it go, or if you accept the fact everyone is different, everyone has a different background, and everyone has a different experiences, then you are much more okay to be with people, and you are much more easy to deal with, and then you are much more humble, and also you have good relationship in your work environment. Okay, so overall, yeah, I think in my situation, I think a lot of my stress or my downtime is because myself, it's not other people. So if I had arguments, or if I had some bad time with my customers, with my employees, then it's me. I think I want them to change. I don't understand them because maybe I think they're stupid, or maybe there's something that I couldn't agree with, because I have a control and I want to control everything happening in my way. So if I have that thoughts and I carry that thoughts, come to work, or come to talking with people, or come to talk with my wife and a relationship, then bad things will happen to me. So that's what I realized. So I should be easy with myself and accept the fact everyone is different, and do not trying to control other people, or do not trying to control the whole world, right? And let that control go away. So I will feel much more happy and also be peaceful. Alright, thanks for watching. And if you have any comments, please let me know. Hope you have a wonderful day.